Hey, thanks for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please follow me on Instagram, insightful_imagery. Now let's take some cool photographs of Daredevil. Hey guys, Mike with Insightful Imagery. I want to share with you guys some a setup I'm doing today with this Daredevil. This is a Diamond Selects Daredevil action figure, and I want to show you, I built this little diorama brick wall, sort of blackwashed it and then painted red over it, and I created this textured foam down here and sprayed it with flat black. But I want to give the illusion that I have Daredevil sitting in a dark alley, leaning up against a wall, smoking a cigarette. Okay, so what I've done is, here's Daredevil, and I've created the little fake cigarette with the smoke, a little bag of trash back there. He's leaning up against this brick wall, okay? And I've got some Christmas lights back here just to add some reflection off the wall, like neon, kind of bars, city life, kind of, you know, give it a feel like that to it. So what I want to do is I'm going to put this GoPro on my head, and hopefully I can keep it at... Yeah, let me see if I can clip it on something that you guys can see. Let's just keep it on my light right here. Actually, let me just... there, okay, I think that'll work. Okay, and we're going to go one by one through each image, and I'll show you on the screen. Let me turn off... It's going to be dark for a second, so let me turn off this light here. Okay, and what I'm going to do is... I'm going to fire these images off, and I'm going to show you with each light what the effect is and how it builds on the overall feel I'm trying to create. Let me turn off those Christmas lights also. Firstly, let me turn this one light back on so you can see overhead what I've got for a main light. So overhead, okay, so I've got an Explorer 600 mounted on a C-stand. Okay, and here's my main light right here. I'm going to turn the modeling light on so you can see what it looks like. Okay. Now you can... So this is what I've got. Okay, I've got Daredevil, and it's pretty dark right now, but you can see I've got a gobo attached to my main light. And that's going to help me create the feel of this image. Let me put this back here on my fill light, and then we can go ahead and start doing the photography. Okay, so there we go. Okay, let me turn the modeling light off. And turn that off. Okay, so the first image I'm going to take, I've already metered this scene for the light coming from the top of my main, here, up top, to the top of Daredevil's head. I've metered that at f5, okay? So f5 is going to be my aperture. And I've already metered that with my light meter. We're good at f5. I've got good... really good lighting, overhead lighting detail that I want, nice dramatic light. So let's go ahead and take the first image, and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, make sure my other lights are turned off. We're going to go through one light at a time. Okay, and the first light I'm using is, the first picture I'm going to take is just with my main overhead light with the gobo. Okay. And that's at f5, 1/200th of a second. I've started with a dark frame. I'm going to fire this shot. Okay, that's image 0191. I'm going to put that on the screen now. I like that, but you can see the problem with that is with any overhead lighting, Daredevil's face has no light at all. So what I did was I turned on, you know, I've got a fill light fixed with a snoot. Okay. Now I want to show you this image without my main light on, just with this fill light on, and I want to show you what the effect of this is. Okay, and I've got it down to already metered it out. So we're going to take a picture with just this fill light on. Okay, let me go here to channel A. Channel B is what that one's set to. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to take this shot, and let me turn the modeling light off. But you can see what it's doing. The modeling light is lighting his face right now. There was no light in the image before on his face, okay? Turn the modeling light off, take the shot, and that's 0193. I think I would like a little more drama in his body. So let's do this. Let me put my hand, let me put the modeling light on. I'm just going to go something like this here. I've put my hand over the snoot to act like a gobo. And let's see how much light gets through to his face. Let's go ahead and put a little street light in there. Okay. And turn my fill light on. Hope I'm not in frame with my body. Yeah, I do like that on his face. That looks really good. Okay, so that's image 0201. Lower, and what I did is I put my hand in front of the snoot and I spread my fingers apart with my modeling light on just to kind of see where the light was falling. Then I took the picture. I just used my hand kind of as a makeshift gobo. And I do like that. That image is nice. And so now we're going to go through. I'm going to turn everything on. Make sure we've got some good focus on his face. And we're going to fire the image. And I'm going to do a stack. An auto blend in Photoshop of about 3 images. Yeah, maybe 2 images. Yeah, just 2 images here, I think. And that should get us good 2 images. I'll just auto align those layers and auto blend them for depth of field. So let me go to live view. Get in here on Daredevil's face. Okay, and we will focus on his face. There we go. Okay. Now I'll turn these lights off. Okay. And we're at half a second still. So let me turn my ambient light off. Okay. Okay. First shot. Okay. That's good. Now my second shot, I'm going to get over here back behind the camera and I'm just going to roll my focus to his hand. That's image 0202. So on this one, I'm going to just, on the next image, oh man, I love that. On the next image, I'm going to roll the focus over to his hand, so we're going to go to live view again. That's awesome. This is really, just really fun. Turn that off. Turn my lights off. Okay. Back onto the modeling light. Modeling light off. There we go. That should be better. Hey folks, thanks for sticking around with me through the video. Hopefully, you could pick up on a couple things that might help you in your photography or toy photography if you shoot in the studio or outside. Either way, it's all about creating drama and mood with lighting, whether it's natural light or light you have in the studio. Like and subscribe, comment and share. Also follow on Instagram, insightful_imagery.